Introduction. Greetings. My name is Kadek Arjun Putra, a student of Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia, majoring in accounting. I commenced my academic journey at the university in 2023, driven by a desire to understand the complex and dynamic world of financial systems, economic behavior, and corporate accountability. While still in the early stages of my academic career, I have come to embrace a broader understanding of education as a journey that goes beyond classrooms and textbooks. It is an exploration of values, leadership, service, and personal growth. In this extended profile, I aim to present an in-depth narration of my academic experiences, organizational involvement, skills, aspirations, and the values that shape my identity as a future professional and lifelong learner. Part 1: Academic Foundation and Intellectual Formation. Since joining Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia, I have focused my studies on the field of accounting, a discipline that demands not only numerical precision but also ethical integrity, analytical reasoning, and strategic thinking. The curriculum has introduced me to a wide array of subjects, including financial accounting, managerial accounting, taxation, auditing, and financial analysis. Each subject offers unique insights into the mechanisms that sustain financial stability and transparency within organizations. My academic performance thus far has been marked by consistency and curiosity. I maintain a commendable GPA, participate actively in classroom discussions, and take every opportunity to deepen my understanding through independent study. I view each course not as an isolated requirement, but as part of a greater intellectual framework that prepares me to contribute to real-world economic systems. One of the most compelling aspects of accounting for me is its intersection with decision-making. Financial statements are not merely historical records, they are tools for future planning and critical evaluation. Learning how to interpret these tools with precision and responsibility has strengthened my appreciation for the role of accountants as stewards of trust and efficiency. Part 2: The Leadership Journey and Organizational Engagement. Parallel to my academic development, I have been deeply engaged in student leadership and organizational life. These experiences have proven invaluable in shaping my worldview and refining my interpersonal and managerial skills. In 2024, I was entrusted with the role of Chair of the Commission on Social and Student Welfare within the Student Senate of Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. This position required a high level of empathy, coordination, and strategic planning. In this capacity, I led several initiatives aimed at improving the welfare of students. These included mental health awareness campaigns, student support groups, and resource assistance for economically disadvantaged students. My approach to leadership in this role was grounded in servant leadership, prioritizing the needs of others and enabling them to thrive. The following year, in 2025, I was elected as President of the Student Senate. This role expanded my responsibilities considerably and called upon a broader range of skills, including policy formulation, stakeholder negotiation, and organizational governance. Under my leadership, we pursued initiatives that enhanced transparency, fostered student participation in decision-making processes, and strengthened the relationship between students and academic leadership. What I found most rewarding in these roles was the opportunity to create impact. Whether through a policy recommendation or a student empowerment workshop, I witnessed how thoughtful leadership could bring about meaningful change. These experiences have instilled in me a lifelong commitment to participatory leadership and ethical governance. Part 3: Analytical and Professional Skills. Beyond formal education and leadership, I have cultivated a diverse set of skills that I believe are essential for professional success. One of my core strengths lies in analytical thinking. I have a natural aptitude for identifying patterns, evaluating probabilities, and detecting errors, often in high-pressure situations. This skill has been honed through both academic exercises and real-world scenarios encountered during organizational management. Additionally, I possess strong skills in marketing and strategic communication. These were developed as I took part in student campaigns, promotional activities, and event planning. I learned how to design effective messages, engage audiences, and communicate across different platforms. In today's interconnected world, I see these skills as complementary to my accounting background, particularly in areas like brand management, stakeholder reporting, and investor relations. Moreover, I consider myself highly adaptable. I thrive in diverse teams, respond well to change, and am quick to learn new tools and systems. Whether in a classroom, a committee meeting, or an organizational event, I approach every challenge with openness and resilience. Part 4: Values and Personal Philosophy. At the core of my identity is a set of values that guide my actions and aspirations. Chief among them is integrity. I believe that honesty and transparency are non-negotiable in both academic and professional contexts. This belief is particularly relevant in accounting, where ethical lapses can have wide-reaching consequences. Another value I hold dear is diligence. I approach every task, no matter how small, with full commitment and attention to detail. I believe that excellence is not achieved through shortcuts but through consistent and thoughtful effort. I also value humility and the spirit of continuous learning. I am aware that knowledge is vast and ever-evolving. As such, I actively seek opportunities for growth, whether through academic reading, mentorship, workshops, or informal discussions with peers. Part 5: Career Aspirations and Professional Vision. Looking ahead, I envision a career that combines analytical rigor with social impact. I aim to work in environments where I can contribute to the financial health and ethical direction of organizations. Whether in corporate finance, public accounting, or nonprofit management, my goal is to bring integrity, insight, and innovation to every role I undertake. I am particularly interested in areas such as financial planning, internal audit, and strategic risk management. These functions align well with my skill set and offer the opportunity to influence key decisions. Over time, I also hope to pursue professional certifications such as CPA or CMA, which will enhance my ability to serve clients and stakeholders at the highest levels. Ultimately, my aspiration is not only to succeed professionally but also to contribute meaningfully to society. I believe that finance and accounting, when practiced responsibly, have the power to promote transparency, foster development, and support equitable progress. To summarize, my journey as a student of accounting and a student leader at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia has been a multifaceted odyssey of intellectual growth, leadership development, and ethical grounding. It is a journey characterized by an unwavering pursuit of knowledge, a passion for meaningful service, and a deep appreciation for the values that define both personal integrity and professional excellence. Throughout my academic career, I have consistently embraced challenges as opportunities for self-discovery. The rigorous study of accounting has taught me not only the intricacies of financial systems but also the ethical dimensions that underpin responsible fiscal management. Each course, each case study, and each classroom discussion has added a new layer to my understanding of the world and my role within it. I have come to see accounting not merely as a technical discipline, but as a moral endeavor, one that seeks to uphold transparency, fairness, and long-term value creation. My involvement in student leadership has further solidified these principles. Serving as chair of the Commission on Social and Student Welfare and later as president of the Student Senate, I learned firsthand the importance of empathy, collaboration, and visionary thinking. These roles demanded more than administrative efficiency; they required me to connect with people, to listen deeply, and to build consensus. In these positions, I developed a leadership style rooted in humility, service, and strategic foresight. Yet my story is not defined by titles alone. It is defined by the commitment to show up every day with integrity, to give my best effort regardless of recognition, and to constantly ask, how can I add value to others? It is about staying late to help a peer understand complex material, volunteering to lead initiatives no one else would, and continuously striving to turn aspirations into actionable goals. In terms of practical competencies, I take pride in my ability to solve problems, to think critically, and to respond with agility in uncertain situations. My analytical strength allows me to identify trends and irregularities, my marketing skills enable me to communicate persuasively, and my adaptability ensures that I remain effective regardless of the circumstances. These are not just professional skills, they are life skills that I carry with me into every environment. I envision a future where these qualities are not only useful but transformative. I aspire to work in spaces where innovation is encouraged, where ethical standards are upheld, and where collaboration is seen as the cornerstone of success. Whether in corporate settings, nonprofit organizations, or public institutions, I am driven by a desire to contribute positively and constructively. Moreover, I remain committed to lifelong learning. I see my university education as a foundational stage, a platform upon which I will continue to build, refine, and expand my knowledge. I plan to pursue further certifications, attend seminars, and engage in research that pushes the boundaries of what is possible within the accounting and business fields. Ultimately, I am excited for the future, not because it promises certainty, but because I am prepared. I am prepared to navigate its complexities with clarity, to embrace its challenges with courage, and to pursue its opportunities with conviction. I am ready to adapt, to collaborate, to lead, and to contribute in ways that reflect both competence and character. Thank you for taking the time to get to know me through this extended profile. It is my hope that this narrative not only illustrates who I am, but also offers a glimpse into who I aspire to become, a professional of principle, a leader of integrity, and a lifelong learner committed to excellence and service. Looking forward, I am eager to enter a professional setting that values both collaborative ease and professional discipline, an environment where innovation, mutual respect, and strategic execution coexist. I am not merely seeking employment, I am seeking a context in which I may learn, contribute meaningfully, and grow into a leader whose competence is matched by ethical integrity. Finally, I remain committed to lifelong learning. I actively pursue opportunities to attend academic seminars, leadership workshops, and community service initiatives, viewing each as an opportunity to expand both intellectual and moral capacity. I believe that true education is never confined to the classroom, it is a continuous pursuit of wisdom, responsibility, and relevance. This, in essence, is a reflection of my academic path, leadership experiences, and professional aspirations. I am grateful for your time and attention, and I welcome any opportunity to engage further, whether in dialogue, collaboration, or shared academic inquiry. Thank you.